Hey guys, what is up? Eric Hill here, one half of the Hill Twins, back for another video. Before we get jumped into this awesome video, I just want to say, as you guys know, Ian and I have taken a hiatus from content creating on YouTube for our own particular reasons, but we are jumping right back on this platform. You guys have been asking, and you guys love our content, and so we decided to start it up again, especially you know, with the new set coming out. A lot of people are interested in theories and all types of different things of that sort, so we really wanted to come to you guys and give you what you've been asking for. However, if you guys don't know, we do go live on Facebook and Twitch at TheHillTwins for our House of Hype sessions. You can find more information in the description below. Without further ado, let's jump into this video. So guys, as you know, Set 9 is absolutely amazing. Set 9 introduces, it goes deeper rather, into the world of multicolored cards. Set 9 also introduces some new mechanics such as Invoker and Successor, and I mean, Set 9 has just been very influential on everyone's re-entry into the game. So as you guys know, Bandai have been releasing previews daily, something that they have started to adopt now, and we are at the end of our previews, and as you guys see in the title, the 3 SCRs, the 3 secret rares, was revealed. Now when I saw the effects of them as they were being revealed, they were absolutely busted. Secret rares in this set are definitely worth it. So I think there's 2 per case. It just would serve you right to get a case so that you could at minimum get 2 of these SCRs, and I mean, they're going to be high value because they just all are equally very, very, very powerful. They're insane to some degree. So let's go ahead and discuss the first secret rare that was revealed. So the first secret rare that was revealed was Son Goku and Vegeta Apex of Power. So we're going to go ahead and give them a 10 out of 10 off of rip because the name is amazing. Son Goku and Vegeta Apex of Power. It just sounds so powerful, right? So this card is an 8-cost red-blue multicolored card. And the specific cost for this card is 3 blue and 2 red. So that's actually pretty good dope. I like that because blue is a little bit easier to come around these days as opposed to red. So at least not having to have too much red energy would serve right, and just being able to effectively cast this card. So this card has ultimate, meaning it's a secret rare, only one can be played in the deck. And then this card has Victory Strike. Now, if you guys don't know what Victory Strike are, for some of our newer followers, Victory Strike says when you deal damage by attacking with this card, you win the game. That's it, nothing more. Crazy, right? You just win the game. This is the second Victory Strike ever printed in existence within the Dragon Ball Super card game. This characteristic, I mean, it's just really, 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 really powerful. You know, so we do got to be careful with that. But moving forward, he has Energy Exhaust, and you're gonna see that trending with a lot of the multicolored cards. Just having Energy Exhaust, because to be able to, you know, put a multicolored card in your energy without it being rested is just so powerful in this game. Invoker, which is a new mechanic. When this card is on the field, you may play all of your I think it's red blue multi cards, extra cards for 1 energy, for 1 red or blue. It's just real insane. Now next, activate main. If your leader card is a Universe 7 card and you have 5 or more red blue multicolor cards in your drop area, negate the skills of your opponent's non-extra cards in all areas and until the end of the turn and your opponent's next turn, then play this card from your hand. So essentially, you play him and then you negate all of the opponent's effects outside of extra cards. And yeah, he has Victory Strike. He's a 45k, so he's not easily able to be killed. Battle cards can't kill him for the duration of your turn and your opponent's turn. And yeah, so I mean, it's pretty darn good. You know, characteristics wise, he has Son Goku and Vegeta. It's not BR, so if you ever need to drop him for Gogeta 7, that would also be considerable. Also, he's a Saiyan Universe 7, and he's from the Universe Survival Saga. So from TOP. So he's actually pretty busted. I am probably gonna get him an 8 out of 10, because of the fact that he has Victory Strike. He is a mini fool, the Shrouded in Mystery, being able to just nullify your opponent's effects. However, he can be negated by a simple negate card, and if you're playing him on turn 5 by tapping 5, chances are you don't have a counterplay available to stop him from negating you. So, you know, there's certain techniques and ways that you can set things up to make sure that he goes off through that attack. But off face, you know, a simple negate could definitely, you know, haunt him, which is probably things that people are going to invest in, right? Moving forward come this card's released. So yeah, I really like the card. It's red-blue. It's an amazing secret for the deck. Universe 7 has got a big buff, and you know, there's nothing more that I can really say about that. You know, the art is also amazing. I give the art a 10 out of 10. Now we're gonna go ahead and move into the next secret rare that was revealed, guys, and this one is actually pretty dope. One of my favorites, Sal Zeno, Unspeakable Abomination. Now, name again, 10 out of 10. This is the Xenoverse Sal. And if you guys saw this, you know, like if you look at the art, and it just, the name just goes straight into it. It's Unspeakable Abomination. You know, at what point is Cell, you know, like, this is an abomination, you know? So it's just, it's absolutely incredible. I love how the names really kind of, you know, really kind of serves as how broken the cards is, and it kind of wraps around the art as well, right? So, because the picture looks like he's doing something very unspeakable. He looks like an abomination. He's huge. Just, I mean, just in general. So 10 out of 10 for that. He's a 12 cost yellow-green card, multicolored card, and he has quadruple strike. Now that's absolutely insane. So he has quad strike, and what that just means is that when he deals damage, he deals 4 damage instead of 1 damage. When he would inflict damage to the opponent's life when he attacks. Ultimate, which is being a secret rare, you only can play 1 in the deck. Deflect, meaning that he is impervious to counterplay cards. You cannot use counterplay cards to affect him outside of the other cards, such as Chomper and things of that sort. Energy Exhaust, you guys see that trending again, and Successor. Now, Successor is a new mechanic. Absolutely busted. Successor just says that when you can combine your yellow, green, and yellow-green multicolor cards on the board. That adds up to his cost, and sack them to the discard pile to play him. He has no successor cost, which is just ridiculous. I mean, he should have had at least a successor cost, but he's absolutely free. So if you have a 6-drop and another 6-drop, you know, yellow green on board, you just pop them and you bring him out as early as whenever, right? Turn 3, pretty much. So you know, that's really busted. I really have no argument for the argument that he's busted. Auto, if you have 5 or more energy, when you play this card, choose up 3 of your opponent's 3 cards in your opponent's hand, place them in their drop area, and this card gains dual attack for the duration of the turn. So the intentions was to nullify him, particularly to bring him out turn 5, but I can guarantee you guys that this card is probably going to be brung out turn 3 the earliest, just as a vanilla quadruple strike 40k. You can't do shit to me, right? And so you know, I know that that's probably going to be like, he's just too good. He is definitely one of my favorites. He's not the best. He's one of my favorites, being that, you know, actually, no, I'm sorry. He is one of my favorites. My favorite is the last SCR that's about to come up, but he is potentially the best SCR that was revealed because of his ability to be played so freely and early, which can be very detrimental to the game. Now, he's a 40k, characteristics Cell Xeno, so he does not work with any of the other cards that bring cells out and things of that sort. He still is an android, and he is a multicolored 10k card. So He, you know, off rip, I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10. Because of the fact that he's absolutely busted. If you have 5 energy, he comes out for free. You don't have to use energy at all. So if you wait until you have 5 open energy, and then you can use something to counterplay what they want to do as well, you know, he comes out unaffected, right? Because the only thing that could affect him is like a Champa or those type of counterplays that come in first and then their autos activate afterwards. Because you have 5 energy open, when you bring him in play, he can come out and you can still have something like a, you know, any card in particular to stop what your opponent is trying to counter you with, right? So he's just a 10 out of 10 in general. Art is amazing, the name is amazing, and I mean, his effect is absolutely amazing. And having Quad Strike really puts him over the top. So, you know, when he comes out, especially in turn 5, he's definitely meant for game, you know? So that's all for Xeno Sal. I mean, not much to say about him, besides the fact that he's absolutely busted. Okay, guys, last but not the least, my favorite, because of it being my favorite, is Black Smoke Dragon Eternal Evil. So this card, when it was revealed, I was absolutely stoked because it was another black SCR. I love the color black in this game. It's just amazing. I'm loving to see how the black color develops because it was such a neutral color, right? And it was such a specific color, but now it's becoming more ergonomic. It's becoming more fluid-like, right? So now we have a Black Smoke Dragon Eternal Evil. I mean, the name is absolutely amazing as well, Black Smoke Dragon, but I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I think they could have been more ferocious with the name, but hey, it is what it is. Black Smoke Dragon Eternal Evil. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Now this is a 10 cost black card, which is an ultimate, and so, you know, obviously again, guys, it's a secret rare. He starts off with a permanent that says this card can't attack, right? So this card just can't attack in general, but that's fine, because if you have 12 or more cards in your drop area, not 12 or more black cards, but just 12 or more cards in your drop area, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 5. So this guy comes out turn 5 indefinitely, right? Now, what's so cool about him is that he's not a put-in-play effect. He's actually an activate main effect, right? So activate main once per turn. Choose one. So you have the option of choosing all of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and just send them to the owner's walk. Just field wipe, right? So he's a field wipe, ignoring barrier for just about every card in the game. So when he comes out, if you're in a bad position, he can change the state of the game immediately. But also he has another effect. You can send the top 7 cards of your opponent's deck to their warp and draw 2 cards. This is just so ridiculous. Like, imagine me saying, hey, just send the top 7 cards of your deck to your warp. Like, you're losing 7 cards. That's milling 7 cards, but it's worse than mill because I'm sending them to your warp. So, like, that's ridiculous. And then you draw 2 cards on top of that. Like, add more insult to injury, right? And last but not least, choose 4 cards in your opponent's hand and send them to your owner's warp. That is just freaking ridiculous. I was about to curse there because that's how freaking ridiculous it is. And if this card sits on turn for at least 2 turns, for 2 activations, you most likely guaranteed game. Like, there's just no way in hell that you won't win once this card comes out and you start to resolve this card's effect. I mean, you know, it has nothing to do with negates and nothing to do, like, you don't even have to attack the turn that he comes out. So, I mean, you know, and the art, I'll be honest, the art is cool, but I'll give the art a 6 out of 10. I feel like they could have done a little bit better with the art, honestly. But I like the thunderous, like, clouds and stuff of that. I like the black and the purple. The art and the color is amazing. I just think the art could have been slightly better. So I'll give the art like 6 out of 10. Well, I'll be a little bit generous. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. But I honestly really think it's a 6 out of 10. Yes. But so those are the 3 secret rares that was released to end the set of set 9 that releases February 14th. Guys, this set is absolutely amazing. I really want you guys to get out there. I want you guys to purchase your cards. You know, buy the cases, guys, because these cards are gonna be very expensive. I'm telling you. And enjoy set 9, because this is the rebirth. This is what we've been asking for, and this is what's going to systematically put Dragon Ball Super ahead of the curve. We got new mechanics and mechanics similar to synchro summoning. I mean, just so much that's just going on right now. And you know, at this point, it's just a lot, right? So I want people to get excited. I want you to get out there, and I want you to, you know, have some fun. Also, you know, just to make sure that you guys are, you know, I want to hear your thoughts on the secret rares below. Which one do you think is the best? What do you like the most? And, you know, what decks you plan on implementing them in? So that's pretty much the end of this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support throughout the entirety of our existence in this card game. We really appreciate it, and we just want to thank you guys. We ask that you like this video and subscribe if you are new to the channel for more videos to come. And like always, guys, stay super.